The hardest part of getting out of debt isn't making the money to get out of debt. It's navigating the mindset part of getting out of debt. Hey guys, it's Dan. Welcome back to Debt with Dan, where I kind of lay out my financial journey in working to become debt free and everything that I'm kind of stumbling across as I go through this journey, as well as like what different things I think are advantageous, what things I think are hurting us, and so on and so forth. So I just kind of want to talk about something that I realize is going to be a big struggle on my part, and I'm slowly but surely learning how to kind of move past this and change my mindset and really be able to go ahead and use this to effectively help me get out of debt better, as opposed to bringing myself further and further into debt. And that is my mindset when it comes to money. So this month has been a big month. Stay tuned for a financial breakdown at the end of this month. If you guys are curious, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as ring that bell so you stay up to date when it comes out. But this month I got some extra unexpected income. I got $1,000 extra that I was not anticipating, and this comes from selling one of my cameras for my photography business, as well as doing some dog sitting for a friend. Now, neither of these were anticipated. The dog sitting, I was just trying to help out a friend while he went out of the country for a little while, so I stayed over for like a week and a half to watch his dogs, and he ended up paying me $300 to just kind of hang out at the house and make sure that they were all taken care of. And then the camera was something that I was actually just getting ready to take off of Marketplace because I had not had anybody reach out and try to make any offers on it. And I just figured it was going to be something that I was stuck with. But the person on Marketplace ended up messaging me and offering me $700 for it. So I went ahead and took it, and that gave me an extra $1,000 that I was not planning. Now, once I got this money, where did my mind go? Did it go to, hey, how can I invest this? Hey, how can I use this most effectively to help me get out of debt? Well, it actually went to, what can I buy? My brain instantly shifted into, well, we lost a camera asset, a photography business asset. Why don't we go ahead and try to get another one, something else that I've been eyeballing that could maybe be advantageous at some point in the future, and just, blah, 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 and it just, like that, my mind went a million miles an hour. It went a million miles an hour in the wrong direction. I had good intentions because I wanted to replace an asset with something that would be more advantageous for the future, yet I didn't have any like set in stone reason why it would be advantageous other than it's a different brand and it would allow me to do different things. But that was it, and it wasn't really something that I need right at this moment. So why is this? I believe it's because I lived in debt for so long that any extra money I get means I can do something fun. I can buy something I enjoy. I can do something I enjoy. I can just have some little bit of light instead of just constantly living under this thunderstorm. I just get a little break, a little bit of sunshine. I feel a little bit of heat on my face, but then it's right back into the storm instead of using that to help build me a shelter to get me out of the rain and using that to give me some electricity to keep myself warm. No, I sit there and I smile and I hope it's the eye of the storm, and then I just go right back into it. So I think that's the reason why my mind went there for so long. And thankfully I did have a little bit of clarity. I did decide that that wasn't what I was going to do after I kind of came to the realization of the fault in my mindset. It just wasn't good. I just knew that wasn't the right decision, but I was still a little bit confused. I was like, do I use this for putting money into my emergency fund? Do I split it across a couple different things that I owe money on? Or do I wait until the end of the month? All of these are going to be topics that I cover in a later video because I think I do need to start an emergency fund. Potentially when I get these big expenses, I may look at splitting them across a couple of different things. And I feel like it may be more advantageous to me to wait for purchases at the end of the month, but we will cover those in due time. And instead, I just decided I was going to use it to pay a debt. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't want to think about it. And it makes my goal of becoming debt-free a lot sooner come easier and come a little bit sooner. So I just went ahead and used that money to go ahead, throw it at one of the credit cards that I owe money on and really bring that balance down a lot more quickly than I had originally anticipated. And that has definitely given me a really good dopamine rush to help me be able to add some fuel to the fire of getting out of debt and help me to see that, hey, it is possible. Just don't stop, keep going. Never quit, and you will eventually get there. So that's what I did. And it's still one of those where it's like, okay, I'm glad that I didn't have a lapse in judgment. I'm glad that my mindset was the same, but it's really interesting to kind of look back and see how I have lived my life and what kind of things that I have done that have kept me in this repetitive cycle of being in debt, maybe getting a little bit of the way there and then just falling back into it over and over and over again. And it's not a good place. I need to stop doing that. And thankfully, this is the first step in the right direction in order to help me get there. But it's definitely going to use some more work. So if you are somebody that is struggling with debt, I would definitely look at your mindset. What are you doing when you get extra money? You get a tip that was much bigger than what you normally think, and now you have some spending cash. Are you going to use that to, of course, spend it? Or are you going to use that to help you get out of debt? That's kind of the hard part and what you have to really train yourself to do, because I know where I have been and I know what my first thoughts were. I really wanted a Canon R50V because I wanted to be able to have it as a behind the scenes kind of camera, but that just wasn't the right move for the time. And I needed to do something different and really be able to get myself a head start and make some headway that I wouldn't have been able to do at the time. So yeah, but let me know, what have you guys done anytime that you've gotten an unexpected bit of money? Do you use it to invest? Do you use it to pay on debts? Or do you just go out and blow it on dancers and booze? Like, what do you do with it? And as well, if you are somebody that was in debt and has got yourself out of it, what was your struggle when it comes to mindset? Were you like me, or were you completely different? And if you were like me and you changed it, what did you do to really get yourself locked in and able to focus on getting rid of this debt and getting yourself debt free? I'd love to know all of your thoughts, feelings, opinions, and comments down in the comment section down below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you stay up to date with all of my future videos. I've got a lot that I want to talk about. So if you did enjoy this, make sure that you are alerted anytime that I upload, as well as if you found this video enjoyable, fun to watch, or you learned something, hit that like button. I would really love to see what your guys' thoughts are. But with that, you guys, my name is Dan, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.